Is having an awesome day, night, afternoon, evening, whatever day it is. So I was pretty happy to stay at 22, because that's, has a thing, but I was closer than I thought to a smithing level, and I got a smithing level, so is what it is. I did make a bunch of these steel bolts unfinished, just because there's no lag when you make them. It just goes, you can just tap as fast as you want and it goes through. So I plan on to getting my um, fletching up that way. I only need two more levels for 90, and I can do a task to do the 250, like fletch 250 redwood logs into arrow shafts. Um, I don't, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to get, what do you call it? 99 fletching that way, because to do that, I need 220,000 steel bolts, and that would take a long time just to smith them. So, not worried about it as far as that goes. But, we're looking, that would be like 22,000 steel bars. But it is an option, so I don't think it's likely. Hopefully, something else happens with fletching, i.e., I get a bunch of money or whatever. I have been scouring over my bank a little bit today, trying to come up with something. Oh, hang on just a second. Recording. Why is this thing? Okay, come on. A heads up. Nah, it won't work. This stupid thing. Anyways, tell Todd to do quest and task. Actually, that is awesome if you say this. I have a list to do. Why don't I put it? I'll put it down here in the corner. I can't actually see that, so you guys can look at that. And those are my to dos. Here is my points to the next relic, and Comet. I don't know if I'm actually going to do any quests. There is two quests that I was considering, and we'll just get those out of the way. I'm actually going to have to switch my hands with this just to get it out of the way. So here again is my total levels and stuff like that. I'm getting towards the end of it, and you know, I'm kind of bittersweet about it. Not that like it is what it is, but to get my tier 8 relic, you see I have factored in there to do a bunch of 99s and basically all the 99s. That'll give me 1800 points. Now, I only have 2280 points to get it and to get to my tier 8. So therefore, I've got to make a decision before I get to tier 8. And I'll probably make the quotation marks wrong decision. But here's how I'm thinking about it right now. I'm thinking Guardian. A couple other people I know have chosen Guardian with Berserker. Berserker doesn't really get affected as much. Part of the Berserker that I was most interested before picking it was the max hit you get on the initial hit. Now, with any enemies at full health. So if you're in with other people, you're not really benefiting that unless you can hit them first. But if you're doing like Slayer or God Wars Dungeon, not next, apart from next, you do notice a difference, but it's kind of hit and miss, I guess. I don't have DH, so that really takes a lot out of that. But having said that, what I'm thinking is Guardian, because that'll help speed up, kill other things that you're not, focused on right here. I was going to go Axe, but I haven't done any raids yet, and that's where I think I would see the most benefit for raids. But Executioner and Guardian basically have little to no connotation. No, they're combat only relics. Where here's the this is still kind of a distant third for me, because yes, there is synergy with Undying Retribution, with the Berserker Relic, because you want to keep your health down low. However, that's not how I have ever played the game, and I have messed with it a little bit, having a lot of prayer potions, keeping my health down to like 20 or even 10 HP, and just like, smashing things up. So I don't know. It's one of those deals. Um, I keep going back and forth, but especially a YouTuber named Dead Smithy. I commented on his video. He replied back. I said that, what the question I asked was something to along the lines: if you hadn't picked the relic you did, which other relic would you have picked and why? And I don't know. I see some people saying Guardian is the worst relic. Some people saying it's not bad. I think Executioner is the strongest relic. I I don't know if, I mean, obviously if you all of your friends pick Executioner, then you're kind of, you know it doesn't really help me as much, because I've already done all the Slayer. There's not too many other bosses I'd be doing that's gonna help me with it at this point. Yeah, it would help at like Grotesque Guardians, or I mean, you don't use it at Barrows. And Barrows is one of the things I still think I need to go back and do, just to do like maybe call it 1,000 chests or something stupid. And Guardian would really help with that, and Executioner is not going to help very much. Undying Retribution, not that much. I mean, maybe a little bit more. The one thing I did see today, and this is very dumb, but like, I didn't think about it this way. Undying Retribution has other connotations outside of like bossing. So people were getting their health back like at Wintertod. Boom, they're dead. Again, not like anything that I'm not gonna pick a relic just because it has things to do outside of whatever, getting your prayer back, you know. A lot of people were raiding, and everybody takes axes, and, two or three people, and the other people that didn't take axe, executioner axe, are doing undying retribution and smashing it up. When you die, you get full health. You get all that damage, 200% based off your prayer, and it does not count as a death. So you're getting like extra points and extra damage. It's really nice with Berserker. So as of right now, and again, this is probably going to change tomorrow when I talk to somebody else, but I'm thinking Guardian, and very closely followed by like Executioner, I think. It just depends like who, or if anybody, I'm going to raid with, I guess, is the main thing. Because if everybody has Executioner, then it would be, I guess, it would have to be Guardian, then Undying Retribution, then Executioner's Axe, because it just doesn't make sense to do it like any other way. I don't think it's a huge deal. Let me bring up task. Or no, it's relics. Scooch this off to the side. So some items from some sources will be 5 times as common, so there's that. Guardian will attack multi-combat areas, max hit of 15, accuracy, blah blah blah. I do know that like the big thing I was worried about not taking extra, but not taking Guardian, or didn't want to take Guardian, is because of the Berserker's first max hit on HP or full HP monsters. I thought that the Guardian would mess with it, like it would get a hit in before you start. But someone says no, it actually hits after you attack them, so it would work that way. So that seems like it has synergy with it. Obviously, with Berserker low HP, you're closer to dying, so Undying Retribution would come in, so you could get your HP really low, and maybe the thing doesn't hit you, and even if it does, you die once and then come back full HP. But it just seems, I don't know. I really don't like the dying thing. So that's basically what I wanted. That's what I wanted to say. As far as skills and stuff goes, I definitely want to work on fletching more. Let's just go over my skills that I have here. So Slayer's basically done. Agility's basically done. Crafting, I have banked all the gems. Mining, I'm doing this. Smithing, I'm doing this, with maybe doing some other bars and stuff. Hunter, I'm doing herbivore. Pretty much, well, birdhouses and herbivore, but basically that just stuff on that island. Construction, I still have to get some money and do mahogany logs. I thought about mahogany homes, but maybe not. I don't know. I might do some for the task, but not like for the whole way to 99. Rune crafting. I did do some rune crafting today. I got 85 here. But that's all the pure essence I got from this Slayer grind and killing gargoyles like off task and like AFK, whatever, blah blah. So I did a little bit of Bloods, and it is so slow that I'm gonna either go back to Guardians or find something else for like Soul Wars or something for rune crafting and do that. So who knows? I might do more of that when I get my tier 8. I'm not sure. Which is, I know it's like ironic because the catch 22 is you get, I need to get this done before tier 8 so I can get the points for tier 8. But if I leave one skill out, I can still get like base 90s, like do enough pure essence to get to 90, get base 90s, and do some other tasks for points. And then the only other one is fletching, and I've already talked about that a little bit, so I won't beat a dead horse. But anyway, that's where I got. Here's some of the other ones I had down here. If I go back and do a lot of extra combat, I am just gonna bite the bullet and go get a Fury. I have the money, but I've been kind of trying to save the money as well. So that's where I'm at. Hopefully this video uploads and has audio and stuff. But good luck, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.